From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. Toronto's Summer McIntosh has won Canada's first medal at the Paris Olympics. She took silver in this afternoon's women's 400-meter freestyle swimming event. Australia's Ariane Titmus held on to her Olympic crown, but it was close. She finished less than a second before McIntosh. McIntosh is the world record holder in the women's 400 individual medley. She'll swim that on Monday. Meanwhile, FIFA has come down hard on Canada after a drone spying scandal at the Paris Olympics.
Soccer's governing body deducted 6 points from Canada in the women's soccer tournament and banned 3 coaches for 1 year each. Canada Soccer was also fined over $300,000. 2 assistants were caught using drones to spy on New Zealand's practices before the teams played last Thursday, a 2-1 Canada win. Head coach Bev Priestman, who led Canada to Olympic gold 3 years ago, already was suspended by Canada Soccer and sent home. The decision doesn't eliminate Canada from the tournament, but likely means there is no room for a loss or draw. Greg Strong, The Canadian Press, Saint-Étienne, France.
Alberta Premier Danielle Smith says she'd like to see bus tours organized for evacuated residents of Jasper so they can see the wildfire damage for themselves. Smith made the comments today on her province-wide call-in radio show, also telling listeners she'd like temporary housing arranged for residents so they can live in the town while they rebuild their homes. More than 20,000 people are under evacuation order, and Parks Canada estimates about a third of Jasper's structures were damaged or destroyed by the wildfire. Farmers markets and small business groups say they are sad and disappointed in No Frills and its parent company Loblaw after a mass text advertising its flyer discouraged customers from shopping at local farmers markets. The Ontario Small Business Group's Victoria Trinkler says this message is just another mode of the grocery giant breaking Canadians' trust.
A message like this, as we touched on it a little bit, is just another song in the chorus of Loblaw's Why Did You Do This? It was a poor move.
Farmers markets groups in Ontario and Nova Scotia say there's a high barrier to entry for farmers who'd like to sell their products at grocery stores. Olympic Games organizers say they deeply apologize for introducing South Korea's athletes as North Korea during the opening ceremony.
As the North Korean athletes waved their nation's flag on a boat floating down the Seine River on Friday evening, they were announced in both French and English as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. South Korea is the Republic of Korea. The IOC says in a post on X in Korean, "We deeply apologize for the mistake that occurred when introducing the Korean team during the opening ceremony broadcast." I'm Charles de Ledesma.
This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Toronto's Summer McIntosh is the first Canadian medal winner at the Paris Games, taking silver in swimming's 400-meter freestyle. But Canada fell short of adding to its medal count in the women's 4x100-meter freestyle relay. McIntosh led the Canadians, but they placed a distant fourth behind gold medalist Australia, silver medal-winning United States, and China, which claimed bronze. Meanwhile, Canada finished sixth in the men's 4x100 freestyle relay. Canada's men's basketball team is off to a winning start in Paris. Canada defeated Greece 86-79 in Canada's first men's basketball appearance at the Games since the 2000 Sydney Olympics. The French weather has not been cooperating with Canadian tennis players, though. 4 matches featuring Canadians were cancelled today because of rain. In baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Texas Rangers this afternoon at Rogers Centre, 7-3 Toronto. And CFL action has the Toronto Argonauts hosting the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.